What is up, you guys? I am back with another video, again in my room with laundry I need to fold, bed that I need to put my pillowcases on, and a window where I'm receiving my light. So if it gets a little wonky and the lighting kind of shifts a little bit, that is the reason why I am in front of my window right now. I am back with you guys because I told you I was going to do the Subculture review. I've had this palette since it came out. I got it when it came out. I just haven't actually did a review on it. So today I'm going to be reviewing this palette. This is the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and here are the shades. You see y'all know what it looks like. But anyways, I just really wanted to do a review because there's been so much hoopla. How do you say it? Hoopla, hoopla. I think it's hoopla. Whatever. It's been a lot of talks about this palette. So I feel like I've had it. I need to actually do a look with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't even know what kind of look I'm going to create. Probably like a cut crease. That's what I'm thinking. All I know is these colors are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take my notes when I go into this palette. Reason being, like I said, there's been a lot of stuff said about this palette. Yes, they are extremely dusty. I can tell you that off bat, but I'm going to try to use some tips and tricks that I've learned from watching previous videos as far as not digging into the eyeshadows much as I normally would with any other eyeshadow, but basically changing my dipping ways. Okay, yeah, I'm just cleaning up a brush here so I can go ahead and get started with creating a look with the Subculture palette. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I went ahead and did this cut crease. It's like this two-toned type of cut crease, and I went in with a few colors, Destiny and Axis. As you can tell, I just blew the hell out of this palette because there was eyeshadow everywhere. So yeah, so for the outer part of my eye, I did go in with Axis Untamed, and then for the inner part of my eye, I used All Star and Rowdy. And then on my lid, I have Cube, which is like this pinky iridescent type of color. It's not really a shimmer, and it's not a matte, so it's almost like a satin. It may be a satin eyeshadow, but I feel like the camera is not picking this up well. And that's a little better. I don't know if you guys can see Cube, but it's in there. It's like this pinky, purpley, iridescent color. I don't have no lashes on or anything else. But yeah, so this is the eye. And now I'll go ahead and do it on camera. Let's go. So first what I did was I just primed my eyes. And I'm just going to use my NARS concealer. A good enough coverage. And next time I'll probably do more of a dramatic look. This is like super basic, but yeah. And then I'm just using my powder from Maybelline to go ahead and set that, and I'm just using my finger. You guys, I don't know if you have tried this Maybelline concealer translucent powder, but it is life. I really do like it. I used it. Quick story. I went to Wisconsin Dells with my boyfriend's family, and I forgot my translucent powder at home. I know, it's like, why are you bringing makeup to Wisconsin Dells? But don't worry about all that. But yeah, I lost it, or I left it, so I went to Walmart to go pick up a translucent powder. They didn't have any air spun, of course, all the way out there. And then yeah, so I was like, dang, I don't really know no good drugstore brand like setting powder outside of I Love Black Opal, but again, they ain't got no black products out there. Well, not at Wisconsin Dells, with Walmart at least. So yeah, I was looking at stuff and I was like, eyeing this like, is that right? But I ended up getting it and I love it, and I've been using it ever since. I mean, I do use my Laura Mercier and everything else still, but she is heavily used. I have, what brush did I use? I used my MAC 221, and with my MAC 221 brush, carving out that crease. I really wish you guys could see the way that this looks in person, because it's actually pretty lit. It's pretty lit. I might make my wing a little bit thicker because it looks fine in person, but on camera it's like, girl, where are you? Where are you, girl? So I am going to go in with All Star. Did a dab, shake, shake, and I'm just going to literally carve out my crease. And I'm looking down into my mirror because that helps carve out that crease precisely. And I'm bringing it a little bit inward into my nose. You see where that one left off, because I was going to do like this deep wing. I don't know, I still might, but for now it's just giving a little definition. I just dipped my brush again twice, and as you can see, the two dips I did the first time is extremely pigmented, so yeah. I'm trying not to raise my eyebrow, but I have a habit of raising my eyebrow, and then when I'm done with my cut crease, it's like then what I did was go into Rowdy, and that's that deeper purple color in the palette. I'm just going to do the same thing. And I know I went in with a darker color on the outer corner, but I'm still just following it along the line. That darker access color is going to cover up any of these purples that I have. If anything, it's just going to intensify it. So yeah, I don't know if that helped any. I just tried to change the color. I don't know if that helped at all, but I'll just keep on going with the tutorial. Now I'm going to put a little bit of that concealer in the back of my hand that I used to, what did I use? What did I use this for? What did I use this for? Oh, my primer. I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my lid now. I just did this all backwards. I'm all over the place. I was so focused on fixing the lighting for y'all that I just totally skipped the part. Alright, I'm gonna blend this in really quick, and then I'll add the end of this. This eye is supposed to be on this. I'll be back. Alright, I'll have to re-clean this up again, but I'm gonna go in with Axis, and I can tell you this, Axis is like, Axis and which one is it? Edge are like the, Axis and Edge are like the fluffiest, most powdery ones in the bunch. As you can see, I literally tapped my brush once inside of it, like boop, and look at all that fallout. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Oh, and I'm using my E36 brush from Sigma, and it is this little bad boy right here. It's a really nice precision brush, one of my favorites to get in that crease. And I'm just gonna go in and carve that out. Yeah, I'll have to definitely do that crease over, but what was I thinking? How did I skip a whole part? But y'all know what? I ain't about to wipe it off and start over. No ma'am. No ma'am. But this gets to show you guys that players mess up. And we just gonna keep on rolling with it, you know? Look at all this. It's so dusty. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just going to place cube all over my lid. and I thought it was one of those shadows where you could like clearly like get wet and make it pop more, but it kind of made it flaky when I did that, so I probably won't do that again. I thought it was, because if you see it in person, you would definitely think that it's one of those type, but it's not. Well, now I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing really quick, and I'll be right back. Edge was not working for me, and I even used my NYX pencil and my NYX jumbo pencil and milk, baby. Not working for me. It was not working for me. All I was trying to do was blend the bottom of my eye, so that didn't work. I'm going to try to do it again because I did end up, I used it, so I'm gonna try to use it again before I go in with Axis for the bottom of my eye. No need to put any. See, now it's kind of showing up a little bit. I don't know, maybe it just didn't like, or maybe mix it with New Wave. Maybe New Wave will show up more. Okay, New Wave is showing up a lot more. But yeah, now I'm gonna go in with the angled brush, and I am going to go in with Axis and blend the bottom of my eye. My eyes are watering. Then I'm just gonna take that the E36 brush from Sigma. It already has a little bit of Axis on it, and I'm just gonna use that to blend the two colors together. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some lashes, and then I will come back and I'm gonna do some lashes, finish my face off, and then I will come up to you a little closer to show you guys the eye look and to give my final thoughts on the palette. So I will be right back. All right, so this is the completed look, and the color is being funky again, but this is the look. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right, so my initial thoughts, I guess I don't really have too much to say. Like, okay, let me put it like this. There's not much I can say as far as negative things when it comes to the way that the shadows blend, the way that the shadows go on my eyes, or the way that the shadows are picked up, or the way that the shadows are on my brush, the way that they stick to my brush, the way that they adhere to my brush. But the only disappointment I have would be the fallout. Literally only the fallout. And honestly, it's only with a few of the shadows. I know Axis and I know that Edge are the two that I had the most difficult time. Look at all this. Those were the two that I had the most difficulty tapping my brush in too, because literally like as soon as I would tap my brush in it, it was like a wrap. It would be everywhere. Like you should see my desk. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But I have to say, I have to stick with what I initially felt when I first seen the palette. I loved the color scheme. I love the way that I love the way that they just placed all these colors together. I think it's perfect for fall. Like I said, I'll probably do something a bit more dramatic to where I'm actually using a lot more of the shadows, but hopefully you can see and get an idea of what I did here. They go on perfect. The shadows are extremely pigmented, like they crazy pigmented. But yeah, I did go ahead and finish my face. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Maybe I'll get a good picture and I'll post it on my Instagram. If you do like this look, if you recreate it or anything like that, make sure you give me a thumbs up for more videos, for more tutorials. I also do have the Carly Bible, the deluxe one. I have yet to do any looks or even swatch it. Honestly, I haven't even swatched it. I swatched it at the store and that was about it. I only swatched it at the store and that was it. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I'll leave you with a little bit of slow-mo. But yeah, I have on my Sanai lashes from Allure Luxe. Yeah, girl. And I will go ahead and put that link below so you can get your lashes. And yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I gotta say, the palette is bomb. It's a bit on the dusty side. I do say that they should go back in and press them a little bit more. I know with pressing them, it may not come off as pigmented as they are now, but I say press on, girl, because something's gotta change, something gotta give. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this look. I will see you guys in my next video. Let's get to the slow-mos. Bye.